Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
That's the quality.
Number 7.
This guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Now to the plate, Dan Beverly. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center.
It.
Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Ready now for L.A., Johnny Brenner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third.
Damn.
Bregman gloves it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Strike, but whatever. We'll take the out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. What we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit.
What?
They're going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they can start fresh and stay hot.
2-0 now.
Shit.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking on that big hole between first and second.
White scoops it up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. Now the Astros will get there. Digging in, Rico Rodriguez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. That softly hit to that get down. Yes, it will.
Are you kidding?
Single.
Come on, guys.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this.
Why is
D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Digging in now, Tommy Bigay. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just
How
missed
is that
outside.
a good ball?
Big A, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Fastball
Okay, that one
close,
was
and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Albert Pujols stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
How the
take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
What do I gotta use?
Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Chris Taylor, and their runners at the corners now.
Chris Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
Oh shit.
Knuckleball, and this one dances in and just about conks him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Come on.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Dan Beverly. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And
oh,
a knuckleball, a tough take. It just missed inside. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
No.
Now at the plate, Johnny Brenner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Johnny Brenner.
How is that? Oh my
ball 1.
Come on, you're killing me, Pity.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
2-2, here it is.
Boom.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Shit.
Schwarber has a read on it. 1 out.
That's a close, my friend. Very, very close.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Fuck you, Trout.
Now, fastball
damn
to
it.
start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
We're gonna go bound.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Beverly leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
You're killing me. Okay. Alright. Do you want to play hard, bro?
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Fouled off.
Oh my jeebus.
Another 2-2 offering. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch is
Run,
popped
mother
up. White
trucker.
has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Oh yeah.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Oh,
Jake
yeah.
Lamb. Runner in scoring position with
Do you
2
want
gone.
some of these, punk?
From the stretch.
Pow.
There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, you
In
fucking
the
idiot.
dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And over to third now with the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. So coming to the plate, Rico Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez.
Come on,
but he
dude.
won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Come on, kiss my. Oops.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Oh,
that's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too.
This is a smile.
That's excellent
I knew
pitching.
it. I'm like, I got this biscuit.
Up next for the Angels.
Stepping in now, Tommy Bigay.
What?
A ball and no strikes.
You know
0 for
damn
1
well.
after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate
Come
appearance.
on. Count with PD. Oh shit.
Pitch
Oh,
too high,
shit.
and that's over the
That
catcher's
was
head.
shit. Now that's a motherfucking
And
ball.
forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's falling behind now,
no.
3-1.
Okay.
Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. To short, Correa scoops it up, and that's the second out. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Why is it doing
And
that?
all 1-0.
Okay.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pujols is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Rodriguez at second with 2 down.
I wonder why the ball's trying to run away from him. I don't blame him. It's like, no, I don't want to be around him.
Losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
What the hell? Come on.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Damn it.
Here's ball 4.
Okay.
And now for the Angels, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
How is that?
And that one just missed outside.
That's stupid.
Knuckleball gets away that time.
Oh my.
So now
This
2
is
men in scoring position.
Bullocks. And I'm still going to win.
3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he misses
How
again. Ball
the
4.
fuck, man?
Back-to-back
Oh
guys
my
now
God.
that reach base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning.
Watch
That's
this.
the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dan Beverly.
Oh.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
That's cool.
No runs,
That's cool.
3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that.
Goodbye.
Digging in, Johnny Brenner. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty,
Get it,
we're
get it, get it,
expecting
get it,
a
get it,
pitcher's
get it,
duel in
get it,
this
get it,
one.
get it, get it,
It's
get it,
working
get it,
for
get it.
one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking
no.
stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers.
No, they got
one guy
one.
making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so
Can't
far.
believe we let him get one.
Popped him up. White will wait on it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Rico Rodriguez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Rodriguez.
Oh, no. Come on.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 6-1. At the plate, Stephen Vogt.
How come I never
do
get
what he
the
can
hit?
to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
He had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Vogt, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know he
No life
expected to get
shack.
a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He's
What?
on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
See what you
He's going to
did?
get that
Now
multi-year
that's
he's
tough.
been looking for come off-season.
Motherfucker. No life shack. That's tough.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone.
Now that's
to lead
tough.
off the inning.
That's tough. Motherfucker. Oh, hell no.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Hold a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matt, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Oh, hell no. Come
I'll
on,
tell you,
man.
he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now. That's 3-2.
Okay. Y'all saw that, right?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost it. Ball
No.
4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Albert now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Taylor is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-1 the count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Dan Beverly waits on deck. And the count will be full. Big A, the runner at second with one away. Hard hit toward the hole.
Oh, come on.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs.
You're going to take me out. Come on.
Driving the box.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Houston Astros win for a division-leading 98th time. Number 17 earns his 25th win to lead the league. Carlo Fernandez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Robert McMahon wraps it up for the save, his 46th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The Astros, thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.